Hello, everyone. I want you all to know that for a solid, easy half hour, she was sitting on Starman's lap. There was no problems. It was great. I was going to the bathroom. She couldn't even give a shit. I came in here and I started getting myself set up. And the moment I plugged in the cameras, Athena came running in. Didn't you? Yep. She sure did. You can see over here, I've got my markers set up. I've got my drawing pads. I was ready. Hi, Moon. Hi, Unlucky. Also liking the culture references. I was ready. And apparently, so was Athena. Oh, it's been a stressful... I was ready to go at noon, guys, but we had to call a vet. Because as a lot of you know, hello, Chris, as a lot of you know, Nova has been acting out since Zoro died. Which was not necessarily an issue. It was more of a pain in the ass than anything because of the stuff she was doing, which is, well, gross, I can tell you. Yes, Athena knows exactly, Marcia. You know, what she was doing was she had already been like the town crier for food. But she became ultra obsessed. Hi, Natanya. And she became so obsessed that literally it was like, it didn't matter what the food was. She started like, erupting herself onto the counter. She started just like anytime she thought food was at all in the picture, she was bull rushing into it. And not even like eating the food. She would like overstuff herself, which would then end up having her throw up. But on top of that, because she would overstuff herself, she'd end up getting diarrhea. Now, a lot of times, a lot of folks don't realize that when you have a cat who has high anxiety or is going through some kind of depression, typically they will utilize their body. She was not, Marcia, she was not bonded to Zoro whatsoever. Like, Nova, I think it was just, she generally liked Zoro. But I mean, again, most of my cats ended up liking Zoro because Zoro very much had that kind of personality. And not yet, Bubs. I gotta talk about something. And so I just want to get it off my chest because it's I'm stressed about it. So that's what I've been putting up with since October. Is Nova will poop and pee in front of the door we took Zoro out of. She has been very aggressive, not like anger aggressive, more like just she sees food as she downs it, then she gets her stomach upset, and she would actually get herself so upset from not eating. Whatchamacallit, she would get so upset from not eating, she would actually start throwing up, like just waiting for food. It didn't matter if it was like the moment I woke up, she would immediately start screaming for food. It didn't matter if it was outside of the time frame, anything. And if I had to go to the bathroom, she would literally stand in front of the bathroom door and get so upset she would start throwing up from meowing. And nothing would come out. It would just be like just bile or just water. But again, this was behavioral. And it seemed like it was stopping for a while. The problem is about end of March, beginning of April, maybe end of April, I started noticing, hi Dolphin Milk, I started noticing that she was losing a little weight. But I again, I predicted this because of the, one, she was shedding her winter coat. Two, so whenever she sheds her winter coat, she loses a little bit of weight because Nova has a lot of fur. And she cleans it out. And what's the worst thing is none of this is anger. That's the worst thing, guys. Like, none of this is done with growling or hissing or anything. It's always done more like a cry, like a whine. Think more like an emotional teenager than an angry teenager. And just like desperate. Like she's afraid she's not gonna eat. It's a resource thing because a lot of times when cats suffer loss, they don't rationalize the way humans do. So they rationalize in terms that they understand. So resource loss is one of them. And so Nova started being afraid of losing her resources. which is why she would show where her stress was, because she only poops and pees outside the door that Zorro left. But then she started redirecting it onto me because, again, I use the bathroom a lot. You guys know I have stomach issues. So she started doing it in the bathroom. Really bad. And the problem is that Nova normally weighs between 9 and 10 pounds. The last 2.5 weeks has been very concerning because I started to feel her spine. Then I started to feel her hip bones. Then I started to feel her ribs. And now she cannot jump from the floor to the sink. She physically is not able to. She doesn't have enough muscle for it. And a cat that just 2 days ago was able to chase around the laser pointer no problem does not have the physical strength to chase it. She wants to. She shows interest. But the only time she shows bursts of energy is if food is involved. Now, that's where the problem is. Nova has dropped from 10 pounds to 6.5 in roughly the timetable being a month and a half. She's dropped that much weight. That's a lot. That is a lot, especially for a cat that got increased food. So right now, what I'm trying to figure out, because the problem is, as you guys know, Starman and I had a bit of a rough go financially. So now I'm trying to figure out how to get there. I just got the price from the vet. It's not a deathly price, but I'm going to have to rearrange bills. I just wanted to get it off my chest. It's stressing me. And I want good vibes for Nova, because it's going to cost me roughly $300 that I just do not have. To get her checked up, get the test done. And that's if she makes it, because frankly, I don't believe it's worms. I don't believe it's worms because nothing, there's been no sign of any animal or creature inside of her puke or poop. What they believe is that it's some kind of metabolic, so it could be her thyroid, or it could be she could have gotten diabetes. They don't believe it's kidney because she still shows energy. She still cleans herself. And, so we know that she's able to clean herself. We know that she still wants food, but right now we just don't understand. We don't know what caused it. I know that stress can cause thyroid issues, but if there's one thing I've made sure of the last year is that the animals never wanted for food. They've always had meals. As a matter of fact, I started making more protein-dense meals as a way to, as a way to try to curb this. But it's a matter of literally Nova will eat a full meal, and then immediately afterwards, like the other night, my dad got me shrimp, just shrimp cocktail, regular boiled shrimp, and he got it for me for 4th of July. When I got home from work, cats can get diabetes. Cats can get all sorts of things. Oh yes, Jade Dragon had her baby today. She did. But, so yeah, right now I'm just a little stressed. We have this app that Starman downloaded that, you can talk to a vet at any time. It's kind of like pet insurance. Right now, Nova, because we got it about a month and a half after Nova, T-Mobile Tuesday gave it to us. We were able to access it a month and a half after Nova started exhibiting these signs. So she's the only pet we've registered on it so far. But yeah, so to say the least, I'm a tidbit stressed. And so just Athena. They came here for something else, man. I just got to see a cat cleaning themselves. Life is good. Yeah. Stress. Sounds like you need a fraud on stream. Is the fraud going to give me $300? That's what I need. But, whatchamacallit. So, yeah, that's what's going on with me right now, guys. So, sadly, I have to wait all the way till Thursday. So, just keep Nova in your prayers. Hopefully, she nothing goes wrong between now and then, because it has been a whatchamacallit. It's been a very quick decline, which is what's got me worried. I won't lie. It's the expediency of the decline that's got me genuinely worried. Yeah, and then there's Athena being herself. Ugh. But anyways, so on top of everything else that's going on here, right, true. But anyway, so this week was also very quiet at work, which did not help with my stress levels, because the job I work at, sales matter. So I made no extra money. I'm going to have my draw pull, and that's going to be it. So I was, however, able to do some stuff for you guys. So, Athena, can I show them, please? Yeah. So I did Athena, come on, kid. I did get to finish Evelyn. I got to color her in. Why is that still showing so blue? It's probably because you keep moving around, woman. Let's see. Yes, I see you. Now, there we go. That's much better, less blurry. There we go. So, I got to finish her. I even got to post her on time for 4th of July. That was pretty good. But then, this is how quiet it's been. Athena. Ma'am. We have to come to some kind of agreement here. Is she single? Yes, technically. She's not real either, but she is single. Come here. Yes. There. There. Uh-huh. Nope. Nope, they get down. There you go. Wonderful shading. Oh, thank you. I try. Athena, lay down. Good girl. Then I did this of Aviana. I did Diablo, Angel, another of Aviana, Red, and Leo. And I started on Vaim. Oh, there was a lot. So what I figured today is we'll finish the Vaim, and then we'll decide which one I'm going to color in, depending on how much time I've got. And we'll go from there. Athena. No. Ma'am. Yeah, that's how quiet we were, guys. I got all of that done this week. It was painful. And on top of that, I had to handle a lot of customer issues this week. And then just, overall. Yeah. Congratulations, Big T. Still hasn't drawn my future husband. You are so correct. I have not. I am a failure. Husband. Athena answers to no one. Let me tell you something. Athena gets her chiclets rocked at least once a day by me at night. Because what she thinks is that because she had a rough go when she was in a different household, that she can growl and hiss and spit at me if we don't do as she wants in the bed at night, which doesn't work in my book. You want to lay with me? That is just fine. But Athena likes to call the shots, and I don't let her. And that's one of the reasons why I try not to let her call the shots here, because she is, due to her anxiety, she is kind of a bully cat. She has and does attack others when she feels she doesn't get her way. So at night, if we move even a little bit in bed, she'll spit and hiss and yell at us. And so I kick her off the bed. I'm very proud of you, Big T. Big T is going to pass this week, so we need to love him for it. And so, yeah, she is sweet sometimes, and then other times she's downright mean. But again, I've gone over it with you guys before. This is what happens when you deal with an anxiety-ridden cat who has violent tendencies. It's not always going to be nice. And you're going to have to use a hard hand sometimes where you don't want to. Because pretty petty. Sounds like my cat. Doesn't happen much, but this is a very frequent thing with Athena. This is especially, so last night we tried to let the boys out. We try to let them because they are fully vaccinated now. But that led to all the cats showing aggression, especially her. And it even led to Gorian attacking Dante. Pretty bad. He attacked him here in the office, and then he chased him into my bedroom, and he attacked him 3 more times in front of me while I was trying to catch them. And that was kind of difficult because they are very fast. And so I had to separate them for a little bit. I had to let Gorian roam the house a little more to let him get that energy out of him and get him out of the mindset. And I had to put Atticus and Dante back in the crate to let them decompress. Then they were fine. And so Starman and I discussed it, and I said, I guess we're not letting them out until the balls are off, because the hormones clearly are the hormones are hormoning Athena. Yeah, and Jasmine doesn't like, I take the side of her fluffy cat. But that's because all she wants is to be held. See, at least if Athena would let me hold her like Zorro, this wouldn't be a problem. Athena doesn't want to be held. She wants to sit exactly on top of my shit. That's the problem. But yeah, I want to see some celebration in the chat for Big T. He put his nose to the grindstone, and he's getting that shit done. So I want to see some celebration from a man. So again, I've told you before, guys, rescue is not for the faint of heart. When you're dealing with animals, especially with animals that have suffered any kind, even Athena's old owner, her kids were asking when she's coming back, and she said, she's not coming back because you guys are asking. She said it straight to the kids. She's like, Athena doesn't like us anymore. She said, you guys were too rough with her. You weren't nice to her, and she doesn't want to be here. And she told the kids straight out. Neutering here is not expensive. It's only like $50 a boy. Oh, yes, I have had the animals come and walk in on me during a moment. Waiting to chop off the baby. Yep. Let me tell you something. I cannot wait to lob off their cuñacas. Cannot wait. It's going to be a chippy-choppy kind of day. Hey, Matt. Husband. It can be. So the only reason that I'm able to do it affordable is because we have several companies here in North Carolina that purposely make it affordable because we have so many strays. So there are literal companies designed to do affordable vet care, which is partly why I'm able to do so much of what I do. Hold on a second, guys. $175 for neutering and vaccines is not bad at all. What are you talking about, girl? It's that's pretty darn good, all things considering. That's really good, all things considering. Trying to get Starman to wake up so he can go check on Nova, because if I walk away, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. Husband, go find Nova. Check on her. She's not in here, so check the bedroom. All the way up there? All right, good. The big one? Yep. Okay, good. Vaccinations are 60, spaying is 85, neutering is 65. See, to me, that's not bad, though, when you think of all that goes into it. See, Penny, just to get her fixed at my regular vet, was $380. And this was back in 2016. How dare you be hungry right now, ma'am? They're on meat. Pure meat. Yeah, the chips here, well, so I guess it's a little more expensive where you are because you're in the UK, Marsha, but for me, it's $30 here. Bub says this as if he doesn't do the exact same fucking thing for his wife. And also, it's not the thing, it's taking care of the baby. Yeah, Penny, what it cost me to fix Penny, I could have fixed, like, literally all the kittens and the boys. Back then. Now it's a little more. I don't. Bullshit. I know. Can you just stay there? No. You can stay right there and we're fine. That's a good girl. I'm an independent Bronco, don't need no woman. By the way, hi everyone else. But yes, it's just so it's been stressful financially, and now with Nova getting sick, that's more stressful than anything. You see, I can handle the finance part because it's always just it's a temporary state. What are you doing being hungry, babe? You let me tell you something what these guys got, guys. Let me tell you something. Tell me how, when I'm at my poorest, I'm able to give my animals 100% raw diet. I literally went into the freezer because I deep freeze everything I buy, so that way any parasites are killed. I gave them the cats and dogs today got pig tongue, chicken liver. They got pork, beef, and chicken thigh with chicken fat mixed in. Okay. As well as 7 egg yolks. It's all mixed into this giant mixture. I hand blended the meat myself. Okay. And then when they get fed, they also get in it salmon oil, ground flaxseed, ground chia seed, and bee pollen. And they also get powdered liver. And they get a little bit of a prebiotic. Because all this shit I stocked up, okay? Like, I have all this shit stocked up. Okay? So what right does she have to be hungry right now? She literally got 3 ounces of meat to herself. Everyone did. This bitch have the audacity. What would you recommend for a 3-month-old kitten? Honestly, Tiki. Tiki is my go-to brand. I wouldn't start kittens on raw. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. So you can start them on cooked meat, but Tiki is a great middle ground for that. Everything Tiki offers for cats, I am massive on. Litter, I am massive on silicone litter, which is in hot demand right now. Hard to get. Seems to be happening every so often. Silica litter is hard to get. But I always recommend, there's Tiki, there's Applause. Matt, if you were gonna say our go-to kitten brands besides Tiki and Applause, who else would you recommend that we usually get? Would you say Halo or Solid Gold? Well, I mean, but yeah, we normally do it anyway. Any tips on prepping a cat for separation? Family planned vacation and we're leaving cat home. Mr. Anxiety doesn't like being alone, even with the other cat. I would highly recommend, and this is gross, but I mean it, wear something and sweat in it a lot. Pants, shirts, sweaty, because that is your scent. I would also give him a safe spot. Like if you have a cat carrier or a dog crate that the cat that you just are not using, you can put your stuff in that, and that cat has a safe spot to go to while you're gone. Cats like to feel safe. They like to feel secure. I cannot guarantee that it'll be all right, but I would 100%. Is anyone going to be watching them while you're gone, Raven? Ground turkey, beef liver, flaxseed. I will say add tongue. If you guys have not, tongue is a really great meat. My God, everyone went crazy for it. Everyone went insane for the tongue. I bought it at the Asian market 7 or 8 months ago. It was on sale. It was like $5. I was like, pork tongue for $5? Hell yes. That'll be great. I literally bought it with the intention that if I did not have any food for the animals, I'd have it as a backup. So I put it in the freezer and it has been frozen for months. If you have people watching them, then I would say, Raven, for the next few days, if your uncle is able to come over, or grandma, whoever is going to be doing it, have that person while you're there join you to do the nightly routine. So like whenever you feed your animals, for instance, if you're giving them breakfast at 9 a.m. and you give them dinner at 8 p.m., right? Whatever one your family could be there for, have them involved in that, and they're the ones putting the food down. Have playtime. Schedule like a 15-minute playtime. Have you present, but have them do the playtime. Reason being, that shows that that person was already connected to you in some way. They're connected in that positive environment. So it's not just a snapshot of, oh God, now who's this and where's my owner? But sweaty clothes, super sweaty, stinky, stanky, dirty clothes, that is the best. That is the best way to keep your animal happy, because when they're surrounded by your scent, then they are not worried you're gone. What's the temperature here? Let me find out. I think it's 94. I want to say it's 94. It's disgusting is what it is. 92. And we do have a heat warning today. We have a heat advisory. Oh boy, it's a giant sinkhole in Illinois and it's expanding. But anyways. But yeah, I will say boiled chicken is fantastic. as he gets older, I would say once he reaches about 6 months, you could probably give him his first raw meat. The key thing, guys, with raw meat, 72 hours to 3 weeks, depending. Fish, I believe you can do as little as 4 days, but it's got to be a hard freeze. Like, you can't put it in the fridge on Monday and then take it out on Thursday. No. You have to put it in the fridge on Monday, take it out on Sunday. Sunday, it'll have had enough days of a hard freeze. Now I see why Honey and Gio hung up on my dressing gown. Right, very much so. Because they smell you. And that's what their major concern is that they can still smell you. And that's why, like, so for instance, when I went to Vegas for the first time, no, baby, here's my hand. You can rub my hand. When I went to Vegas for the first time, this is back in 2018, for a day and a half, Brandon could not get Greta to go to the bathroom. He couldn't get her to eat. He couldn't get her to drink. Because I had not been able to phone call. The moment Greta heard my voice, she allowed herself to go to the bathroom and eat again. But that week I was gone, she was not okay. Because while Zorro and the rest of the cats had been used to me being gone, Greta and Orion had not been. And the time before that, when we'd taken them on vacation, when we went to Maine, they came with us. So they didn't know what it was like to be gone for that long. They had no idea. Oh my God, woman. Or was it the other way around? I think we took them because of Vegas. Woman, no. Child. Back the niet, 9, nunca. Ma'am. Can we try something? Here. You're gonna yell. Can we do this? Can I hold you? Can I hold you? Can I hold you? Can I hold you? Whoop. Do not walk on my keyboard. Do you know why she jumped away from me? Because she heard Orion. Orion, come here. Come here. You give me my little wall. Oh, what a good boy. Oh, what a good boy. Who's getting his bath today? Is it because Auntie Michelle gave us some wonderful soaps? Yes. The young lady that runs Reed Street Soap. She sent us beautiful soaps. And now we love taking baths, don't we? Yes, we do. Matter of fact, hey, baby. Can you do me a favor? I actually need to do a plug. Can you bring me all the candles out there? The candles? The 4 new ones. Oh, and the roll-ons on my nightstand. I gotta show you guys something. Someone very indignant. Yes. Very. She always is. Beauteous. Yes, those. And then on my nightstand, those 4 little glass tubes. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you, handsome. I appreciate you. So, guys, I know we had a bit of a dramatic start to the day, and then we've got Athena, but I want to show you guys something. So, as you know, I'm working with Reed Street Soap, and I got a little package full of just like, when I tell you these things smell incredible. I haven't opened these up yet. Ma'am, you are not the main character here. I need you to understand this. But I want to show you all. These are the newest product from Reed Street Soap. These are her roll-on perfumes. And I have not opened them yet. Purely because, yeah, candles, guys. When I tell you. So you guys already know I have the other 2, right? Which I still haven't lit because I'm afraid to. Because I already had them for so long. And you can see I had them. Greta, you want to see? Yeah? Or do you want to take a bath? Oh, yeah. So I've got the campfire, and I believe this is the elderberry right here, right? But then she sent me, she asked which ones I said sounded the best. So she sent me this one right here, which is black fig and plum. Okay. And she wants to be part of what you're doing always. Always. She went from being the most antisocial cat in the world to she has to be involved. This one I really like. Day at the Beach is a very like, I don't even like the coconutty beachy scents. This one. Number one, look at how cute she did the ombre effect with the sand at the bottom and the ocean and the sky. And it's got little sparkles on top. And it smells like if you were in the ocean. And it even has sparkles on the sand, which I think is just so fucking cute. And I love this one. So the problem is that I love to collect candles, right? But when I need certain scents to light up, then I sit there and go, but I don't want to ruin it. And these two, you can see the little berries. This one, as the candle melts, you can see the little blueberry embeds in the clear wax. This one's blueberry cheesecake. And I'm not joking, guys. Legitimately, it smells like a fucking cheesecake. Like, I can smell the cheese. I can smell the cream cheese. I can smell the sugar. It's gold on the bottom. It's beautiful. And I'm half tempted to light this one at work. I don't know if they're going to let me. This is one of the... So, I love this one. I can't see the embeds yet, which is killing me. But... So this is one of them. You guys, get ready for this. This is the... I literally squeed with how fucking cute this is. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you fucking ready? Look at that! I'm sorry, Athena. Look at that. That looks... What is it, guys? Tell me what that is. What do you see? Tell me what you see. What do you see? It smells so fucking good. This one smells like... I'm waiting for September to light this one. Okay, so that gives you a hint. What do you guys see? Right there. What does that look like to you? God, it smells so damn good. Brownie, no. It is food. But Marsha, right? Like, I'd be afraid to. These are so good, guys. Like, and the difference is because this is a 6 ounce, this is an 8 ounce. You can see the difference a little bit. There we go. Dolphin milk. She made these embeds herself. She made it. It does have pumpkin spicy cells to it. But how freaking cute is this, guys? How freaking cute is that? And they're legitimately little cinnamon toast crunch. I don't want to light it purely because of that. Because how cute is that? How fucking cute is that? She and I have been working very hard at promoting. So guys, I really want to make sure if you already haven't, please go to Restreet Soap's social media and like it. And if you are looking to buy, right? So if you are looking to get new soap, if you're looking to get new body butter, if you're looking to get a new body scrub, if you're looking for candles, if you are looking for new perfume, do yourself the favor and go over to Restreet Soap. I mean, look at this. So we've got the Amethyst Oasis. And you know what? This is what I was waiting for. So it's like a Rorschach test. Candle edition! And here's what I will tell you. She's been pushing me, and I think I'm going to do it today. She wants to design soaps and candles for me. So they'll have my name on it. And I have plans. I have all the plans. I think I'm going to do it today. But you know what I'm going to do today as well? I have not opened these up. I'm going to open them up with you guys so we can get an idea of the scents. So the one I like the best is Turquoise Tranquility. Can you guess why? I like the way it looks. Let's open it up and see. Let's get this popped open. Okay. Oh, shit. I did it wrong. Come in. Why am I special? There we go. So let's take a test for what it smells like. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. So it kind of smells like floral water. Okay, so like I would say smell hints of jasmine and God, that smells good. It's a very it's true to its name, turquoise tranquility. It is very true to its name, and that is real turquoise in the bottle. It's the glass bottle. This is not a this is not plastic. So you got real turquoise in there. And it smells, wow, that smells way better than I wasn't sure it was gonna smell. That smells amazing. So then we've got, I think I'm gonna wear that tomorrow for work. Okay, so now we've got amethyst oasis. Now I'm a little worried because I'm not a musk person, and I believe she said there's musk scent in this, but we'll see. That's not bad at all. Hold the phone. That's pretty good. The musk is not overpowering. It's more of a fruity scent. I'm not sure what fruit. But that smells nice. If there's no sparkles or blue, I'm going to be disappointed. Raven, there's going to be both. And of course, stars. This one has real amethyst in it. You can see. And I will say this is more fruity. But it's not overpowering. It's very subtle. It's a very subtle fruit. Little bit of that, like, musk cashmere scent in the back. As a little purple, that amethyst bottle looks right. I don't remember how much these are, but they're less than $20, guys. And they're roll-on. So you'd roll it on to yourself. So these are really good and portable. You could put these in your purse. So you wouldn't have to put on a lot, and you can reapply as needed. Okay, so this one is Velvet Embers. This one has jasper in it. Let's see. By the way, guys, if you do go, use the code STARSON at checkout. And I believe she does have orange and vanilla scents right now, Pink Dolphin Milk. I believe she does. You got to look through, but I believe so. If you use the code STARSON at checkout, you get 15% off your order. Let's see. Oh, I think this is yours right here. Dolphin Milk. Go for Velvet Embers. That has a very vanilla with a little bit of like campfire in the back. Oh, that's a unique. This is more manly, I would say. A little bit more masculine, but in a good way. I like it. I really like this. Dolphin Milk, go for Velvet Embers. Go for this one. It's very vanilla-y. I think you should go for this one, baby. Mean old YouTube didn't notify me. Also, haven't forgotten the other art thing since I closed my other store. Finally hot enough to work in the shed. Yes. Oh, we definitely do, Jasmine. We definitely do. Don't worry, you're on my list as well, babe. This is the only one that came without the. Now I don't remember the name of this one. It's Luxe Fusion. We're gonna have to work on the label because we can't read it. But what is that? Now I'm not in love with this one only because it's not my kind of scent. It's definitely masculine, but I can't pinpoint what it is. But this is Luxe Fusion, and I don't remember what the scent is. This one's my least favorite purely because the scent itself, but I love the bottle. I might be releasing a roll-on perfume myself. What's the brand? Reed Street Soap. Hold on, let me get that up for you. Now I've got all different perfumes all over my hands. Dang it. Hold on. Athena, here, watch this. Aspetta, let me get this up, guys. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, apparently there's a lot of reach streets, so let me just go. Okay, there we go. Once I put in soap. All right, hold on, guys. Go right there. Remember, 15% off your total if you use Starson in the chat, in your checkout. And I'm gonna show you really quick. Hold on. All right, Lux Fusion. So this is now I can find out exactly what's in it. Simply glide on for Lux on the go. Slip on. It doesn't tell me. Cherry Blossom. All right, so she hasn't put up all the scents yet. And, ma'am, can you not be throwing shit off my desk? Okay, thanks. Okay, so this is actually everything that is in it. All right. So everything in it, there's Cherry Blossom, Love Spell, Peach, Barbershop, there's Vanilla Tobacco. I think that I have to ask her. I think that's messing up on the website itself. Because I don't think she did the full profile on that one. I'll have to tell her about that. But I will say Velvet Ember. Yeah, she didn't fully do the one for the Luxe. So it's got Honeyed Whispered, Woody Resonance, Smoked Elegance. So it is Sweet Honey and Anise. It's got Tobacco Leaves and Cognac with a little bit of Tonka Bean and Cherry Wood. But I definitely get vanilla out of it. I felt very vanilla-y when I was... Let me see. Hold on. Let me share this with you guys. Do they sell common sense? Well, I mean, here's what I will tell you. So with Reach Street, I'm going to be working with them. So I will directly talk to her. If they're Reach Street Soap Company, yes. Does she ship to the UK? Yes, she does. There's a honeysuckle one? Yes, I believe so. Let me see. Amethyst Oasis. So Amethyst Oasis has Desert Bloom, Herbal Breeze, and Spice Whispers. So that one's really, really good. I will tell you right now, I have not been disappointed in anything she has produced for me. Let me see, with Turquoise Tranquility. So Peach, Apple, Succulent Melon, and then Lily of the Valley and Jasmine. So this one, you're going to get the Fruity Blends, the, Turquoise Tranquility. I'm very excited about it. But let me show you the soaps. Hold on. So let's go back to shop. So the soap I've been using her beef tallow soaps. And let me see. This one's really cool. She just made this one. And it glows in the dark, you guys. It's so cute. Let me get back there. Hold on. Let's see. Stop it. And by the way, all orders in the US under $50 is free. Over $50. Over $50. Southern Sweet Tea, Honey Soap. I don't think that's the one. Gotta find the beef tallow soaps. There's a blueberry cheesecake. This is the one that this is the candle. It's only $15 right now. And I love it. I have one and I love it. I cannot wait to light it. Breakfast at Kiki's. She's got that one. The Kiki. This is all for. I'm waiting for these ones. I told her I want every a coffee based candle she's got if she's willing to give it to me. Like, yes, please. Let's see. I don't want to use it just for display purposes only, right? This made my day. Oh, good. Honeysuckle's used for urinal cakes if you wear it. I will tell you right now, I've never smelled a urinal cake because I used to clean bathrooms that smelled like honeysuckle. Usually they smell like something else. But let's see. Soaps. Usually they smell like menthol. I usually have seen the ones that smell like menthol. Where are you? There's this certain soap that I used. She might not have it up right now, or it might be out. But she just released it. So here's a wild mulberry. This one, Starman's best friend is using. He likes it a lot. I've used Prairie Lace. That one's really nice. Lemon meringue. Really, here it is. Summer Prairie Bliss. This is my current favorite, guys. This, and I'm pretty sure this right here is my bar. I'm pretty sure that's the one that I got. I've been using this. It's beef tallow and coconut oil with olive oil. So it's really, really good for sensitive skin. And it's really good at, like, whatchamacallit, adding your moisture back. It's got poppy seeds in it, and I just really like the scent. And this has made me feel really good. I put my stamp of approval on this. You have to pee on them to release the scent. I'm using it till it's a goopy lump of soap. Oh, I will tell you right now, it's so worth it. I would not want to use it. Oh, that's right, you already said that. Why did I not get notified? A lot of people are saying that, but honestly, Chocolate, I think it's just because besides me uploading what I did for, whatchamacallit, for the members and for the Patreon, I just haven't been able to. She's got goat's milk soap. I will tell you right now, guys, this soap has changed my dog's bath routine completely. The dogs now fight to get in the bath. They now, it's who's going to jump in first. They get such relief from this soap. It is so good. I give this to the dogs, and they love it. 100%. They love it. And look, you can see the little dog bone embeds. How cute is that? So you have the one on top, and that is good for gripping. And then you have the little dog bone embeds on the inside. And they got whole oats in there, which is really, really good. I will say it smells nice too, but its functionality is what I care about. Hi, Emo. But I will say 100% I have very much so far enjoyed my experience with Reed Street Soap. I am so excited that I work with them. And look, you can get, so all the different things you can get. I actually bought soap dishes for her. I have one of these. It works great. You can get exfoliating items. So she has sugar scrubs and body butter. She's going to expand. I'm trying to work with her on expanding to a conditioner and shampoo. But overall, the candles is her largest collection. Largest. And as you can see, there is quite a few. There is quite a few. Day at the Beach is one of the ones I have. Smells so nice. I literally screamed. When she showed me this, I literally screamed, guys. Because I was like, it's so cute! Like, I thought it was so nice. She makes all her embeds with real stuff. Like, she makes all her molds. I really want this so bad. When I get another package, I cannot wait. I want all the tea and coffee based and all of those. She does other collabs. So let me see. Let's go down her collabs. So she has done collabs with Brittany Venti. She's done collabs with this young lady named Kiki. The black fig and plum. I prefer this design. I won't lie. Over the one that she gave me, I prefer the more simple design. I think this one looks a little better. But the scent is obviously still the same. I saw the bottle she made. She made the mold for this bottle herself. Like, so cool. She's got, these are all with this young lady Kiki that she's partnered with, who just did a really cute video about her stuff. So I will tell you guys, it is absolutely worth it. She is worth every penny that I've dropped on her. The rose tea candle looks so beautiful, doesn't it? And that's why, like, I'm so happy to be working with a small business that I know I'm not just working with a small business for the sake of working for a small business. I'm working with someone who's actually making products that not only I use, but that I feel better using. Like, I physically feel better from using her shit. Like, straight up. I cannot wait to get one of these Skeeter Buzz Off. These are for mosquitoes. And this is a soap. It's a beef tallow soap that'll help keep mosquitoes off of you. How cool is that? And she formulates everything herself. So, like, if you're about to go out on a walk, wash with this first. Or if you're out camping, bring that with you. I don't know. She shouldn't, I don't know, do a mocha if she hasn't already. Chocolate coffee. She does have mocha already. Just saying. Maybe Choco if you're a good girl. Because I was planning on doing a frog-themed one and chocolate-themed ones for my 2 favorite mods. Just saying. I have a whole plan. Mosquito repellent soap. So there's just, it's a lot of really cool stuff. She's very clever. She's very clever in what she makes. And I definitely say, guys, if you support me, you know, then support her. Because if she makes money, I make money. You know? That's the long and short of it. Because she and I are working together. And I want to see her succeed. And I love her products. Genuinely, I do. If you want to get something a little more refreshing, there's Spearmint Meadows. So it's a minty soap. Like, she's formulated all this based around the summer. Cocoa Caramel. I really want to get the campfire one. Cosmic Berry. Watermelon. That one glows in the dark, by the way, guys. So when the candle's not lit, it's still lit. How cute is that? And what's funny, I found out the candle in this photo is the exact candle that I have. I can prove it. I can prove it. Hold on. So let me... No. Look right here at that swoopy. Right there. And if you go look at the picture... Dang it. I'm gonna have to go back to this way. There's the swoopy right there. Right here on the candle. Yep, I can still see where I have the exact candle in this photo. These are, like, I will tell you right now, she has a lot of really great stuff. A lot of really great stuff. These are fantastic, like, because it's not super expensive. Like, you're not going out and spending like $39 per candle and $25 per bar. They're very reasonably priced. These are long-lasting products, so you're not going to be sitting there getting a bar and it's not going to last you very long. This is a 3 to 4 month bar of soap. So this is going to last you quite some time. Where normally if you're using body wash, that maybe lasts you a month. Or if you're going and getting those small bars of soap from, say, Walmart or Target, those cost you anywhere between $4 and $7. And again, you're replacing that every month. With this, you've got a product that's going to last you up to 4 months, depending on your frequency of washing. It is formulated with a pH balance. It's free of phosphates, sulfates, and parabens, and it is doing what you need it to do. So I really, 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 like, this is not just me shucking t-shirts or anything like that aren't essentially needed. These are needed products. You want to smell nice, don't you? You know? And you want your house to smell nice, and you want your home to smell nice. And so I recommend these things. And honestly, I already know for a fact, Turquoise Tranquility, she getting worn today. Like, Turquoise Tranquility is getting put on today, and I'm wearing it tomorrow to work. Like, I cannot wait. Because am I going to shuck that out to customers when they say, oh my God, you smell so nice? Hell yes, I am. Like, I'm excited for that. I'm excited. And she wants to collaborate. Like, she has been pushing me, not the other way around. She's been pushing me to make sure she delivers to your side of the ocean. Absolutely. Right. I will tell you right now, as someone who worked for Bath and Body Works, this exact size candle, the 6-ounce, right off the bat, you're talking $10 to $20, depending on which it is. She ships all around the world. It might be a little more, but she ships all around the world. If you ship within US, it's underneath over $50 is free. Your birthday is next month. Yes. And remember to tell him the discount code too. Star sign. Remember to tell him that. Why are you asking, Fluffy Paws? Hold on. Add to block list. There we go. It is safe for pregnant women. Yes, it is. All this is completely safe. Unless you're allergic to something, but that's, that's a story for a different day. But I highly recommend. I need to put a whole entire promo video together. And one of the reasons why I'm bringing this up is because, guys, if you are buying Reed Street soap products and you use them, I need you to show me your love for them. You don't have to actually be in the photo, because I'm pregnant and I'm thinking of getting... Wait a minute. Fluffy Paws, when were you pregnant? Am I behind in the times? Did you tell me and I'm forgetting because I've been so stressed? What is it? But congrats on being pregnant. Everyone's pregnant, my God. And Jade just gave birth to her baby. Gotta make use of the free shipping, then cry about mailbox charging me. You guys, if you buy the products, I don't care what it is, candle, body scrub, whatever it is, if you buy the product, take a video of yourself after you love the product. If you like the way it smells, if you like the way it works, any of that, I need you to take a video and send it to me. Okay? Because I'm going to use you for promo video. Well, Jade was pregnant, Choco, but she's not anymore. The baby's out now. The baby has been evicted. There's been several. No, it's news to everyone now. Surprise! Yay! Congrats, Fluffy Paws! All right, I'm glad, because I was like, wait a minute, no. Because I kind of notate in my head, because I know, Raven, you either are or were pregnant for a while. I knew that Jade was pregnant. And now we know that Fluffy Paws is pregnant. So congrats, honey. That baby been evicted. Yeetus the fetus in a good way. That's right. We yeeted the appropriate way. Damn, that smells good. Shit. I've literally been waiting because I wanted to get like a live reaction. But no, you're not. I know you're not currently pregnant. I thought you were. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I make a notation of who is and who isn't. Shit, that smells good though. Seriously, get the Turquoise Tranquility. That's where it's fucking at, bro. That's where it's at. All right, I'm going to take her off the screen now because, But like I said, I really wanted to get a live reaction because this shit is good. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I wouldn't mind that in a spray. Squatting is no longer allowed. Not pregnant yet, Raven. But yes, absolutely, guys, because what I will tell you right now, I am going to be working with Reed Street Soap forever. Like, she can't get rid of me. Thank you, guys. Currently it's 7 weeks. Oh, so we're going to have twins next week. That's what we're saying. There's going to be more in there. Don't worry, Choco. You're next. All right, Athena. But yes, guys, so if you... I'm still fighting to get spayed. Oh, honey. Well, here's what I will tell you to everyone. You know my email. And you can post the videos. You can post them. I'll just screen share. I'll just screen record. Whatever. Enjoy being pregnant during the holidays. Eat all the good. Yes. Use the excuses. Here's what I will tell you guys. If you... I just got over the consequences of not being pregnant email. I know your pain. If you guys buy... remember to post and tag me. Okay? We need to get some, like, you know, orders going up. I want to get Reed Street Soap on a constant basis. We need you recommending. We need you loving it. But we can't get that if you guys don't love it first. So replace the damn soaps that you don't really even love. You're just using because it's just, you know, happens to be what you've always used. Get the good shit. Join me in the Reed Street family. And thank you for letting me go off about that, but I promise it was worth it. I promise it was worth it. Use this holy water to ward off the knee. All right, here. You can nuzzle against my hand. How's that sound? There you go. I know. No, you can't do that part. No. Ma'am. Ma'am, we had an agreement. You're bogarting the agreement. Starts wearing all the silver jewelry and garlic. I had no clue. My husband and his twin brother are hoping we have twins. Yes! Is already betting it's a boy. Have you been sick? Like Fluffy Boys, have you been not feeling good? If you have been getting nauseous easier, if you don't want to eat as much... join the Reed Street cult. Yes. No, ma'am. Ma'am. That is a no. That is a no. What if... Can we trick you? I wonder if we can trick you. Here. Oh my God. Look at this random notebook with open paper. Wow. Wow. I totally don't want you to lay on this one. Don't lay on this. Don't do it. Should I pretend I'm drawing on it? Yeah? Yeah? Is that what we're going to do? Yeah? Okay, we're gonna pretend we're drawing over here. Oh, guys, the trick is working. The trick is working. Oh, TTC. See, guys, TTC is trying to conceive. You're going to have... I'm going to let you know something, Pink Dolphin Milk. If you get pregnant in October, you're going to have a June baby. Are you sure you want that? Yeah. Here. Oh, look at all that paper you're allowed to lay on. Look at all that paper you're allowed to lay on. Yes! Reverse psychology. It's working. Hi, Myriad. No. You have... Look at this paper. Look at this paper. This paper's so nice. And you like this paper. It'll be a rice cracker. Stop it! If you guys don't know, it's because Pink Dolphin Milk's husband is Asian. And she's white. You want to come up? You want to come up? Listen, I would much rather hold you. No. I don't think the reverse psychology worked, kids. I think it worked for a second. And then she was like, she caught on. My great southern notepad, she keeps going back. She knows. Here, I'm going to put this all the way over there. Do you want it all the way over there? No. There we go. Yes. Okay. We can do... Here. No. Ma'am. Ma'am. Yes, I love you too. Bro, I looked away for a second, right? Like, it just... Trying my cat, but he's magnetically drawn to sit on whatever I'm working on. See, I had it. And then it was done. It was... I don't know if you can you hear her purring? Because she's very proud of herself right now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Including stuff with epoxy, which scared the fudge out of me in the last time. Who? Oh. Oh no, Mariad. That is scary. Man, this is a Wendy's, right? Like, what the hell? Madam. HG Master, you're still here. She's never gonna stop. You're right. You are so right, Esteban. Mother, I demand attention now. You can't hear her purring? I'm so sad because let me tell you something, guys. Let me see. I tried. No, ma'am! God. Well, you all got a shot of my cleavage. Where's the pen? You blocked the pen. Cat tried to body slam the epoxy board. No! Oh God. Ma'am, we have to come to some kind of like agreement here. Because this isn't working. It's very faint, but it was there. Yeah, very like, because I was holding her up and she was not happy. Athena. For fuck's sake. Athena! Come on! I have to hold the camera right now. Because she won't stop. Athena. Ma'am. The chaos of an affectionate kitty. I am trapped, you guys. It's ridiculous. Tickle bitties. My grandma just handed me a bowl of veggies. This is what love feels like. Athena badass in the arena. She is massively needy, worse than usual. Let me see. Let me try this. Can we? I'm trying any way I can. Like Athena, yeah. That was a bad one, Chaco. There's a new epic saga out. I got a new epic saga of what? I don't know how he learned it, but he learned to live with frat boys and freakish cat squash. Learned to open doors. Oh my God. She's like, this is the Athena show for real. I want you guys to notice how much artwork I got done, and I can't even get 3 lines done with this bitch. Are you happy? Can I release the camera from its death grip? Oh, God. Everyone says they want an affectionate cat until they try to get shit done. Epic the musical. Oh, yeah, that thingy. Get in the water. Yep. I'll make tidal waves so profound. All of Ithaca will drown. Probably gonna love it, Hunty. I had that thing on loop since 4th of July. Cat is stubbornly toned. Yes. She's ooblik. When you try to shove away, it's just melts in your hand, but you smack it and there it is. There were 3 sagas out. Jorge just gave us the newest one, which is the Thunder Saga. Right. I only know the one song, though. And I only know one part of it. And the woman who sang it, while she's very talented, is most annoying to listen to. Epic is in the... No. Wrong Epic. It's I believe it's Broadway. And it's about the Greek or Roman gods. I wish Marcy was that affectionate. She just sleeps by the window looking pretty with her white fur. How old is Marcy? Because it will change. Because I will tell you, Zora was not very affectionate for a long, long time. Not in this way. And then he did become affectionate for the last... Specifically when we moved. I would say from 2013 on, he became more and more affectionate. And he really ramped it up the last 3 years of his life. 3 or 4 years of his life, he was like super affectionate. I envy the woman's ability to belt, get in the water. Yeah. I can do it on the right day with the right humidity in the air and the right things I just drank. I can do it. If I drink my coffee and I have plenty of honey in it and it's hot coffee, I can do it. But I envy the people that don't need the right setting. Because the thing is, like, I can sing pretty well in the right setting at the right moment at the right time. Like, there is this song. It was on, I want to say, Idol. And I'm trying to remember this. He's running out. He's running. And that one, I have been able to hit the notes just right only twice. You could say I can do it sometimes. Coffee. But it isn't I can just do it sometimes, because I can't just do it sometimes. I have to have the right amount of honey. I have to have had enough hot drinks. The air can't be too hot or too cold. My lungs have had to have enough time. It's a whole fucking thing. It's this whole little amalgamation of recipe so I can do that. All right, ma'am, I'm going to hold you like you want. No, bitch. You're going to get held, and that's it. There you go. We're going to compromise here. I need to take you to some downtown karaoke bars. Yes. Oh, girl. Next time, it's still Vegas, correct? Next time I'm there, it's happening. My boy who religiously follows every song that comes to us. What's it based on? The Odyssey, I think. You're finally here. Let me see. I know, right? Black Cats took forever. No. Athena, no. Athena, no. Athena, no. You're going to get knocked down now. You have to go into compromise. See, as soon as she saw my arm come out, she's like, oh, okay, we're going over here instead. Nah, bitch! Ain't happening. I gotta sing low bass songs. It depends on the day, and because sometimes I can hit high notes. Like, I can actually sing... no! Athena! She just nearly, like, shut down everything. Ma'am. They are not here for you. Least of all the algorithm. They don't, on the rewatch, they don't watch you. They watch this. Target locked, I know. I was wondering where the cat was. I had her on my boobs, and that did not work. And then she walked over the keyboard. And the problem is, in order to do this right, I have to be very, very light with my hands. She's being a whole ass bitch. No. Wait. She just nearly made me fuck up the whole entire thing. I was going to kill her. I swear to God, I was going to throw her across the room. Athena, knock it off. My vocal range just not to be able to sing any Jason Dean. I don't know who Jason Dean is. You mean Jason Aldean? I'm going to draw an amiable stream just for the kitty funds. She's the only one that'll show up right now. Forgot to mention this will be my first child. Oh, Fluffy Paws, we're so excited. Ma'am. They're going to think I'm in an earthquake. Ma'am. With the paw. Stop licking on the camera. Like physically on the camera. Watch her headbutt it exactly. She just did. She literally just did, bro. Nearly took me out. I'm like trying to inch away. And she sees that I am. Don't. Because in order to make it look nice, I have to do the light. Careful for allowing cats in the tables and counters. I don't. This isn't a table. This is my art desk. My cats are not allowed on tables and counters whatsoever. That's disgusting. They know the surfaces they're allowed on, which is my art desk, because I don't do anything but draw on here. There's no food or anything. You know, I find pet owners who allow their pets on where you eat, I find very wrong. This isn't a table. This isn't in my household a table. The animals know the difference. You can train a cat to know the proper same principle. It's not. This is utilitarian. I think she's gotten so distracted, though, in her quest for cleaning. Desk is table adjacent. Said we're in the sewer civil in this house. Exactly. The people that actually are fine. I have seen people, and there's that infamous video of the cat where the people are slicing onions and the cat is on the table while they're slicing onions. And yes, it's a funny video. Why is the air spicy? Sure. But it's disgusting. Why are you slicing food with your animal right there? You have coffee on the table. Cafe is a sustenance, ergo it is not. It is not a designated food area. And they all know that. Where there is designated food, they are not allowed. My hair bear figured he's not allowed on tables while I'm looking. Oh, they all do. And the worst thing is they never used to. Mine, and I know because I had cameras. Before Zorro died, none of them snuck up on the counter. None of them. Zorro would. And sometimes Axel. None of them would get on the counter. I was 100% confident in that because I could see them at night or when I wasn't home, and I knew when they did and did not get on the counters. Soon as Zorro died, that all changed. Soon as Zorro died, within a week of him being dead, Nova, then Daisy, then all of them. Now it's all of them. Tell John to join our cult. John, join our cult. You still got this, doll. You'll be tired and stressed as hell, but blessed. Yes. Yeah, I know for a fact when they did and didn't. It's literally right after Zorro died. Everything changed. Which is why it really is important, your clouder and who you have in the house and how you train them. And that's why, I know that when I get a third dog, I need to get it while Orion and Greta are still young. Because Zorro was top cat and they had a pecking order. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Zorro, for some reason, they would not follow his bad actions. And I don't know if that's because he felt he was the only one allowed to do it. And maybe that's why they didn't follow the bad actions, because they felt they weren't allowed to do it. Because, the thing is, when he used to claw furniture, they have not followed suit on that. Only Sunny does it. John ain't here. I'm catching up with him on Discord since my life went to shit for... Oh, I'm sorry, honey. My cats don't jump on the kitchen counter, only the crappy coffee table in the front. Yeah, the little tiny foldy tables, they will jump on those when I'm not home. Because they're temporary tables. I have little foldy tables that sometimes I'm using, sometimes I'm not. And so sometimes when I'm not paying attention, or when I'm not at home, they're utilizing those. Those are different. I do not think Blossom was bald. Blair White's cat? What? Blair White's cat is this big red... He's a big fat-ass red cat. He is fat. Like, for all she does with Bella, her cat is so overweight. Like, he's so bad. It's funny how cats get a little hierarchy and the boss cat will end up the house. Zorro was. And the thing is, like, Zorro didn't just enforce the cats. He was the just straight up enforcer. Even when he was weak as fuck. And when I say, like, you guys remember how bad he was towards the end? Old dude was still kicking ass. Trans Blossom? Stop it. Oh, wait, you mean Blossom, that dude. Fuck him. Someday I'm gonna buy more of those Blair... I've never bought Blair merch. Fat shame is not allowed on this channel. Shame on you. You know me. I live for fat phobia. Enjoy your sleep, Captain Fluffy Paws. Take your time. Yes. Make sure you take care of yourself. Especially in the first trimester. Try to be the least stressed as possible and just enjoy that you're preparing for your new one. You're cooking your new baby. Starts on Misgender Blossom and I'll do it again! Fuck him. Fuck everything about him. Keep it cute, honey. Keep it real cute. Yes. Yes. As a matter of fact, we will. We sure will, sir. Because my issue with him was from Get. Is that he literally... all he could do was interrupt, gaslight, and then complain about being interrupted, and then use his race against everybody. See, Black Cat literally comes here, I think sometimes. Like, she sent me a Tunghulu pizza slice. I want you to understand this, guys. She sent me a video of a Tunghulu pizza. Like, why? Why? Disgusting. Ew. Putrid. Ugh. Myriad, you would have had to have watched the Jubilee trans debate months ago. Hi, Rachel. Rachel, Fluffy Paws is pregnant. What? Who? Why? A what pizza? Okay, you guys have seen that viral fruit covered in sugar, right? You've seen the fruit that's covered in melted sugar? You seen that? You seen that bullshit? There was someone who took hot molten sugar and dipped a pepperoni pizza slice in it. So it had this clear sugar coating on it. Just want you to keep that in mind. Kim Possible's been right. That was Moon. She was texting me. Like strawberries and grapes. Yes. Yes. Tunghulu. Diabetes pizza. Right. And I saw that and I was like, bleh, disgusting. And by the way, thank you, Natanya and Chaco, for rejoining as members. Thank you. The Italians have a new phobia besides pineapple. I will take pineapple every day over Tungulu. The fuck? I lovingly hate you on Star's behalf. How dare you? I was certainly triggered. I saw that. Because I was, as you guys know, Edie and Rachel and Black Cats, they will literally spam my inbox on Instagram. Save me from the indentured servitude. Pineapple on pizza is not bad. It's just, people are angry. So, Starson, I have a long talk with my farm cats about how she can't stash her kittens in a flower pot. I don't think she's going to listen. You may have to take those babies inside. Save them from their mother. Their mother clearly has a plan. And she does not care if you're not in for it. Thank you, Hunty. Thank you, Marsha. I like attention too, Mom. I spam you too. I spam with love. Now I know what you're saying, Tungulu. Any rare to debunk a TikTok on microwave Tungulu recently. Oh, there's 9, baby. Yeah, get them out of there, dude. I avoid bothering you anywhere. LOL. Am I hearing an open invitation? Oh god. Kiwi on pizza. That's just an insult. Kiwi. No. Avocado on pizza if it, I don't know. I'll make sure I use this excuse when I talk to Mikey. Tell him about the Tungulu pizza. Okay, Esteban? Tell him about that. Sweetie, don't apologize. Stop it. Fine, you don't have to be upset. I'm upset. I am angry. Kiwi, no! So I just set up hidey spaces around the front yard for her. And you could just crate her, Crate her with the kittens. I know I have a sweet tooth, but sugar did. I just even think. I'm sorry, but I'm still thinking about it, and I'm just disgusted. Like, it's just wrong. There's just things you don't do, okay? They couldn't even Tungulu like dessert pizza. That's the thing. There is dessert pizza. They couldn't do it to pizza that's already dessert-like. No. No, that would be too logical. That's what that would be. Let the spam begin. Oh god. I might need to switch pens. This is getting a little. I did do a lot of lining this week. All right. I know it's over here somewhere. There it is. All right. Go ahead. Go back to your lickage. It's okay. I'm fine. Thank you. Quick, think of the worst food combo. Don't, please. Call Gothic Society to stream. Ugh. That Gothic bitch. Chaco, go tell her that she is a fat phobic woman using her thin privilege. Dessert pizza is dangerous. Yeah, because the thing is, it's not like when people hear dessert pizza, I guess what they think is like tomato sauce with sugar on top. No. Dessert pizza is like you could take some kind of frosting or mascarpone or something. You can make it a sweet sauce like berry sauce or anything like that, and then you can add dessert toppings. Like I think something like a caramelized apple pizza would be really good. Like there's like, because again, the pizza crust is not inherently savory. Pizza crust is not inherently savory. You could do similar to a tart. If you guys know, if you've ever eaten a fruit tarts from my experience tend to have a thin gel lining on top. They have a custard, so you could absolutely do a custard, and then you could do some kind of creme brulee fruits with mascarpone cheese that's sweetened, or a sweetened cream cheese. That could be excellent for a dessert. That could be fantastic. Right? Or you could do some kind of chocolate sauce. There's a lot of ways to make it creative without chocolate mixed with cash. Somebody mute Quiet Chris. That's it. He has gone too far. Dessert pizza is literally like a cinnamon roll making a pizza form out. Right, in my brain, that's the direction my brain goes. It could very much go that way. Somebody mute Quiet Chris. He has gone too far. He needs to be stopped. He has made me upset. I knew my husband was the one when he was like, I'm weird. I don't eat cheese on pizza. Instantly fell in love. Oh. Frangipan? I don't know what that is. Dessert pizza isn't really pizza. It's just a donut shaped as a pizza. But that's not the case because it uses the same kind of pizza crust and everything. It just uses different ingredients on top. That'd be like saying every pizza, like that's like saying white pizza is not pizza purely because it doesn't have pizza tomato sauce on it, even though white pizza technically came first. That'd be like saying any pizza that doesn't have cheese on it isn't a pizza, but there are plenty of pizzas that don't have cheese. That's like saying any pizza that is not margarita pizza is not pizza. Chris, I'm blocking you just so you know. I'm personally prejudiced against pickles. Same. Like, it doesn't use a different kind of dough. Dessert pizza uses the same dough. Oh, much better. The other pen was dying. By the way, guys, if you all remember, I don't know if you heard Moon earlier, if you read Moon earlier. Moon's been drawing. Choco, you still haven't sent me those voice notes that I need, so that way in case anything goes wrong, I have them. White pizza, it's always white pizza. Italians are white, not according to some POC. I love kimchi. Blech. Black crust matters? I don't think of it that way. It's all right, Esteban. I still judged you. 3:52. Okay. Just checking the time because I have to do a couple of things after I get off the phone with you. After I get off the stream with you guys. Quite a few things. Because my life is never quiet. There's always something going on. Mom, have I heard of raw dogging? Yes. Garlic olives and chocolate is... Somebody mute Choco. Who's baking the pizza dough with alcohol? Alcohol? I heard margaritas. Margarita pizza is a style of pizza, no alcohol involved. It has raw dogging a flight. Yeah, what I'm thinking, I don't think is what Hunty is meaning. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Alcohol is optional. It's called a beer. Using alcohol to make the dough is a thing. It is not. When I read raw dogging a flight, I had to jump out of the article. Margarita, name for Italian Queen Marguerite. Exactly. Wait. Raw dogging. What I'm thinking, Hunty needs a man in her life ASAP out there raw dogging planes. That takes a lot of leg sprain. Did tell Taco to stifle herself. Speaking of food, do you guys watch the president of the fast food secret? No. You can't mute me. I have the power. No headphone, no books, no entertainment. It's just pure pressure and screaming babies. I don't remember what exactly my mom uses vodka in pie crust. What? Apparently there's folks just sit on a plane and quiet, whatever, no headphones or nothing. Yeah. I've done that. What's wrong with that? You just stare out the window. It's beautiful. I said, but I just got the first draft of the 5th. Nice! Congrats, Rachel! Guys, you realize that you're in an airplane thousands of feet above. You're never going to get to see what you're seeing out that window. Why wouldn't you? There was one flight where literally I did nothing but stare at the sunset the whole time. Yeah, Dolphin Milk, she's a writer. Chaco, go get the link to Rachel's books. Pretty sure I have Rachel's book right over here, as a matter of fact. Although it might be stacked, I'm just going to keep it safe because of certain animals. I see Nigel's book. I must have it hidden away because somebody, an animal. I know I've got Linda's book. There's Linda's. That means Rachel's is hidden. Because one of them got ripped thanks to the cats. And I hid all the books. Star Son just raw dogging life. Sometimes you need to be disconnected. Yeah, it's fucking beautiful if you have it's beautiful either way. Chaco, do your job, please, and thank you. I don't have but 2-layer roof lights where I could actually see out the window. Okay, so just stare out the window anyway, even if you're not at it. I don't care if it's uncomfortable for the person at the window. I'll be like, I don't care about you. I only care about the window. I'm playing it was so scary. I have a fear of heights, so seeing the world down below was a lot. See, I'm terrified of heights, but I'm fine as long as I'm sitting and I cannot fall out that window. And that window's like 4 inches thick of glass. I'm safe. And that's how I logic my being up in the air. Athena, we've gone over this. Here. Yeah. Nope, you're getting that hand, and that's all you're getting. She's mad that she's not getting the other hand. Are you seeing this? She is mad that she can't have the right hand. That's what she's trying to do right now. Stop it. Stop it. Ma'am, I am just trying to finish this drawing. And you are not being helpful. It's a good thing I got most of the premises done at work. Nope. 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 It could suck you out if it breaks. If it breaks, that's 4 inches of glass. Between right and left hand, I mean. Yeah, I guess so. I'm trying, man. She's literally trying to whack me with her tail to throw me off. Like, what the actual fuck? I'm just trying to draw Vaim. You are not making this easy. Hang on, damn, my internet's not cooperating. It's that UK internet. Cats get possessive. Ah, it's going too fast now. There we go. Finally got it done. Much to your chagrin. There we go. Volume just being the little soft boy that he is. Window seat is best seat. Yeah. As long as you're in front or behind the wing, not on the wing. Because when you're on the wing, it obstructs your... No, ma'am. Ma'am. No. Because it obstructs all your vision and you can't see half of what you want to see. This is partly why I can't get stuff done, you know. I got hella wasted on our anniversary trip. I don't know how I made it through TSA, but I did. But yeah, where was it? So I saw, there we go. So there's Rachel's books, guys. It's up there on the screen. R.A. Morley. I know several authors. She just happens to be one of them. One of the very talented ones. But yes, here's volume. HG Moss has migrated to Granny Chat. That traitor. Tell HG I said that they're a traitor too. Now, all that stands between me and Glory is endless rounds of editing. Oof. Don't I know it. So, to get a better... By the way, guys, remember, we drew Gee. Huzzah. So, here's Dad. Mom. Daughter. Son. Daughter's boyfriend. This is Gee's brother, by the way, guys. That's Red. I don't recommend Copic. I recommend Ohuhu. This is who I recommend. Cheaper, wider variety, refillable, easier to obtain. ILC for me, I gotta pee in and waiting. If I don't eat, if I have to fly, I don't eat. Oh, I've had these characters, most of them since 2000. No. Some of these characters I've had as long as 1999 and 97. So, Angel, Gee, and Fang are my oldest. And then I came up with Red. Red, Diablo, and Azrael I came up with in high school. And then the rest of them, I think, after that, it was Evelyn and Aviana. And then the rest were scattered throughout the last decade. Would you do a graphic novel if possible? It's not that I don't think I could. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. People with little extra responsibilities typically have the ability to do a graphic novel. It would take me a long time. I mean, middle school and came into better character arcs. Yeah, like I'm, for instance, Red was always just Red, but now his name's been updated to Reginald. So like Red is a nickname. Because originally, why did I say he was Red? Because he came out with red hair because of the curse of the, and Desert Jack is the one who helped with that, which I really do still have to go through and effectively make that. But Red I originally made as like the evil brother. Girl. Red I originally made as like the evil brother, kind of like a Scar mentality, but then I changed it up. You're evicted, man. Nope. Evicted. Bye. Bye. No more. I'll get the spray bottle next time. You can't be up here breaking shit. Not happening. Not pleased. Bye. And, nope. No. Matt! Can you please bring the spray bottle? Athena's now, like, breaking shit. And I'm fine with her getting cuddly, but I'm not having her break shit on screen because I ain't got the money to replace it. So bring me the spray bottle.
There you go.
Man. Out. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Oh yeah, Hunty's got a large range of characters. She smacked the cat with the camera. Okay. Oh, and she's got a Cassandra. Of course you do. I don't know what that means. Yeah, well, I have a weapon. So, I just sprayed her. She bit. You know, Kitty's in trouble. Yep. I'm ahead. I have a nice stream star. Bye, Raven. But anyways, so, like I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted. So. My cat unfortunately loves a spray bottle. I can't. Anyways, so, Red was originally started. So, how the lore loosely is that, because they have to know when they're doing too much. You can't let cats just, even when it comes to Levins, you can't let them just overdo it. Because the problem is that then there's never a limit. And then that can turn into over stimulation. It can turn into a lot of different things. My cat gets mad when I spray him. He just takes it, the ornery bastard. But anyways, so Red is the older of the brothers, right? And how I did Red was the reason why he is technically supposed to be the king, okay? So what happened was with Red, because he came out with the generational curse, literal, physical generational curse for the way he looks, it creates a sense of paranoia within the kingdom that he is not fit to be king, that he's cursed, that he could damage the entire kingdom. It doesn't really necessarily mean that. It just affects the way he looks, and there's a couple of things involved. So Red decided, because Guy was only born like a year or two after him. They're not very long. They're not very far apart in age. And Guy was just as good for it. He decided to step down and let Guy take over. Originally, I was going to make it more like a fight where the family hated him. But I've changed that because it's a little too tired, a little too worn out, and I've instead made Holocorn the big baddie. And Holocorn is because if you go to the lore of so going off my characters, this is very loose, so it's not 100 on everything. Okay, so if you go off of the overarching characters, okay, minus Helga, Helga's like interdimensional kind of situation. If you go off of Azrael, Diablo, and Angel, no diarchy, 2 king rulership, no. Red didn't want none of that shit. Red likes to have fun. That's what Red likes to do. Red likes to live his life, making happy with the kingdom and with his girl. Okay, so when it comes to guardianship, Diablo, Angel, and Azrael are all much older beings. They are much wiser beings, and they're overarching, and they handle the balance. So Azrael is more of the guardian of that plane of existence, whereas Angel and Diablo are of that kingdom, and they work in tandem. Ma'am. Thank you. And Reds, they want to have fun. Gotta go to the gym. Been putting it off now. Saw you were like, oh, thank you, honey. Well, you go have fun at the gym. Go exercise. Be healthy. And that's the loosest way about it. So when the alicorns are born, they take part. Oh, Star-Lord, no, Star-Lord, not Star-Lord. Who the fuck is that? When alicorns are born within the realm of Azrael's guardianship, they take on some form of role within the kingdom, okay? And so when you go to Vaim, you go to Diablo, you go to Angel, they all have different things. So Diablo's more of an enforcer. You've got Angel, who is more of a healer, and a kind of like, the two of them are very good at planning. Where you've got Vaim, he is more of the healer and things like that. So the problem is there is no place in this because for Aviana, because Aviana was born with a birth defect, she has no wings and she has no magic. So that is why when I draw her, her horn is tilted upward. It's malformed. And she has no wings. So that's why whenever I draw her with feathers, it's because she lacks any and all feathers. We were chronically online nerds, right? And so that is how her and Red came together. They were raised in the same, because they were raised generally in the castle. Because Diablo and Angel, you know, helped raise the young princes to help train them for all the different forms of magic and guardianship. And so Aviana was born first, and she was kind of like not as strong as her brother, who was born pretty much a year after her. And you're talking about a kingdom just reminded me that I need to figure out how society works in hell for the shit I'm cooking on right now. You're welcome. That's the best part about marrying a nerd. Cat Squatch is so hairy he doesn't feel anything lower caliber than a super soaker. Damn. But that's how her and Red became friends growing up, because at the same time, they both understood what it felt like to be born with some kind of, whatchamacallit, some kind of quote-unquote defect, something that makes you less than, something that makes you unable, because she has no place. Within the universe, she has no worth, technically, in terms of who she can help and how she can help. She has none of that. And, I need a Pokemon nerd husband. Find your nearest San Diego Comic-Con. Start there. Thank you. But anyways, and so that's how their friendship growing up went into relationship later on. So that is how, that's kind of her niche. She is filling in. She's filling in part of the helping the royal family procreate. Because they are eventually going to get married. Right now, they're just boyfriend and girlfriend. I think eventually down the line, I will write a arc where they get married. It's just been such a long time since I've actually sat down and wrote it. I don't really have the time. She moved cross country for this cutie, right? Listen, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But I will say that I'm very happy right now with where my characters are developing. In all the years that I have had these characters, I've never once designed Red and Gee's parents. I did. Hey, Abel, how you doing? Abel's in a new documentary, guys. I need to figure out my elemental-based fantasy land. I don't know if I'll do anything with it, but I can just imagine a scene between my Fire Girl and Death Villain. Cool. I would want to read a graphic novel like this. Really? It would take me so long. what would be a better match than Death and Destruction, right? And so that's essentially where we're at right now. I need to design. I've been planning it for a long time. I think Guy and Red are going to get more siblings. Which one? That most recent one. I cannot remember what it was called, but I shared it. I was so proud when I saw it. And people in the comments were trying to say you weren't real. They were trying to say that it was a psyop. And I was like, I've personally spoken to 2 people in this. You're fucking lying. I think Marcus is in it with you? I think. Right? No. All the character info and stories just live in my head rent-free. That's how it's been, Emo, for the longest time. Since I was 11 years old. So that's the biggest problem is... I think it was the Prageru one. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was, Abel. Like, for instance, then you have Leo. I have for years said Leo has technically a brother and sister, but to write out their lore is also a little difficult. There's a lot that goes into them. I felt really cool about how I came up with it, but there's just a lot that goes into this. I'm not real. I'm actually AI created by Chalky Mommy. Shit, I'm still here taking y'all to the gym. Girl, you can't let us go. Like, so Leo, when I made Leo, I made him as kind of like, I don't remember what I came up with the idea. I think it was Lord of the Rings. I remember there being some show where it took the dead bodies of people and it regenerated them as an army because of loyalty. And I said, this is perfect. And so what it does is and I forget what I called them. It was a really cool name. It's somewhere on my DeviantArt. I'm probably going to have to look it up again. But what they do is the royal family line, they take anyone that was from the royal family line and they take their bones and they mix them. How far are you from California? Exactly the opposite side of the country, my love. I'm in North Carolina. I am as far from California as you can get. So many canon ideas in my head have yet to actually write down. Right. I mean, when you make characters, the problem is, I think the problem with it is that when you're a really good writer and you're really good writing, you can write down all of that stuff, no problem. But designing the character, actually making the character look a certain way, very difficult. If you're an artist and you're really good at designing the characters, you kind of have a vague idea of what this character is and what makes them tick. But writing that down is very difficult. And that's where I'm at. Okay? That's where I'm at. I'm in that boat. It's organized chaos. Yes. Exactly, Hunty. And so when it comes to Leo and he technically only has Athena! Stop it! Go. Because when she gets desperate and when I tell her no, she just starts crashing up and hitting everything. She does not care. And I'm like, fuck you. That's not how this works. She can literally go lay on my husband right now. That's the problem. She has someone she can lay on. And when me and my husband are sitting on the couch, she picks him. But for some reason, when I'm in here, she wants to sit on me. Pissing me off. It's good to hear. Stay safe out there. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. So when it comes to what they do is so they don't completely desecrate the body. They'll only take a small part. So they'll take like a bone, like they'll take a finger bone or they'll take hair or something physical from that ancestor. And then they will mix it with the remains of animals so they can get certain characteristics out of the person. I guess it's a homunculus of sorts, but I called it something else. And what it was is, so for instance, he was mixed with a bat and cats, and I forget what else. I want to say it was leopard, actually. Leopard, bat, and I forget what other animal I put in there. And what they are designed to do is they do not age. They come out as adults. And they they'll usually sometimes get multiple people out of one spell, if you will. They'll get multiple people out of one. So, I'm not in California, no, I'm in North Carolina. They'll get multiple people out of one spell. Sometimes they'll only get one, sometimes they'll get multiple. With Leo, multiple people came out of it, but not everyone got the same characteristics. So some folks got the bat, some folks got the leopard, some folks got the other animals. And so Leo is technically part of a triplet. And why they are made that way is they are made whenever a new royal is born. And they are made to protect that royal. So 3 were made when Guy was born. Leo was made for Guy. There was, I think, 4 made when Red was born. And Star only has stayed away from me. Hey, I was planning a meetup this summer, guys, but shit all went to shit. Things just went like absolutely crooked. So, but there's still the Montana one, if everything goes well. They come out as adults. Sounds painful for the mama. Well, there is no mama. There is no mama. They are created from a spell. They are a magically made creature. Humanoid. Kind of like a homunculus. From multiple parts. Put together. And they become eternal beings. And when the royal they are meant to serve passes away, they can either choose. Leo was made for Guy. But you were made for me. California in a year or 2. Whew, is it going to still exist? I might able. Depends what part of California. And in a year or 2 would work. Because then I'd have time to save up for it. I'd have time to plan. I always need time to plan. Like, I need to know where I'd be going. I need to know what I'd be doing. I need to know how much I gotta save up, what I'm gonna be staying in, all that different shit. Homunculus. Well, homunculus was always an actual title for something. Just like how we all found out together that alicorn was an actual title. That was a surprise to me still. I thought that was a total My Little Pony thing. Apparently it's a thing. But, anyways. So, I have to make the for lack of the term that I created, I have to make the homunculus at least background vaguely has that dog in. Can we all camp out in the redwoods of Sequoia? Can I have a camper with a running toilet and sink? Y'all can stay in them damn tents. I know all the critters that live in California. And that sounds like hot, too. Me and heat, we ain't friends. You hear? Words myself of evil. And so, I only have I only have Leo. There's 2 more I'm supposed to make for Guy. There's 4 I'm supposed to make for Red. And then I have to finally, after literally decades, I have to make the rest of their family. I have never built them. So that is something I've got to do as well. So I have to sit down. I have to decide how these people are going to look, how their dad is going to look, how their mother is going to look, how the Dowager Empress is going to look. I have to think of all these different things that I have to come up with. Critters or tweakers? Same thing. Agreed, Pink Dolphin Milk. I have to come up with all of these different characters, these background characters, because the thing is, you can't just draw your main characters if you're going to do any kind of graphic novel, if you're going to do any kind of illustration. You have to at least have them. Even if it's just very surface level, you have to have that surface level of what they look like, so they're recognizable. So even if they're just following Red around, even if they're just following Guy around, I developed Leo because his design came to mind. I just imagined a man running into a window with giant purple eyes, big bat wings, and fluffy black hair. And it went from there. A few days of wedding, and you can cover the travel costs for Chalky Mommy, since Dollar Tree Candace Owens won't cover Chalky Mommy's travel costs. You're getting married? Congrats, Abel. This summer heat got flies multiplying like crazy. So fucking true. Literal ice sheet was still on a peak, just giving the middle finger in the July and climate change. Because we ain't cool down in September. It takes till mid-October at least. Emo's got that 110%. Because, like, for instance, if I want to go to the ocean, I can still go to the Carolina coast in mid to late October and go swimming in the ocean and not be cold. Damn. Well, Chaco, that means you've got 2 years to get your passport and get on over here. So, chop, chop, bitch. I want to make simple comics and illustration like some artists I saw. I think simple, I prefer the idea of simple comics. The problem is that my ideas never turn out simple. And even when I make them simple, they always end up getting more complicated. You know, so them's the breaks. And so I have to invent this whole thing. Hi, Dylan. How you doing, honey? Like, you guys, we all did that little amalgamation meeting where we came up with all the names. Chris actually came up with some really good names that day. I want summer to go away. I just want to... I know, it's so bad. I plan on getting married. Haven't asked the official question, but we're in the same boat. Also, Dollar Tree Candace is... I know who Dollar Tree Candace is. I already knew because she calls herself Dollar Tree Candace. Also, I found it funny that little video calling her a psyop. I thought that was hilarious. If you guys haven't seen about it on Instagram, there was another guy. So when she went to that meeting in Detroit, there was a picture of her and a bunch of other influencers who happened all to be black. And they were all standing around Charlie Kirk. Okay? And this article came out claiming they were all paid by the Trump administration to be there. And I was like, hey, where's my Trump dollars? Where's my... I'm the reason that you got paid by Trump, ma'am. Where's my check? Where is it? She left. But, so yeah. Currently enjoying my last week of vacation. Oh, it is so humid. Bro, I'm already having to semi-rewrite the starting point in my story because I'm finally developing her brother now and probably most of her family right. It's hard. So that's why it's like, I often... It's the same way I am with buying something, right? So when there's a big thing I need to do, whether it be buying a car, buying a house, planning something, planning a trip, until I have all the elements in front of me that I can make it 100% possible, I don't actually do anything. And that's, I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but it's how I do it. I want my Orange Man money. Right. Same seas. See, like, for instance, Vaim is a very perfect example of me not having all the elements. And do you know one of the reasons why Vaim, for the longest time, you guys didn't even hear about him? Do you know why? Because while I liked his idea, I could not get his personality across too well. On top of that, I hated his name. But I couldn't for the life of me figure out a better name for him. Because for the longest time, his name was Esprit, or Spirit. I hated that name. I hated it so much, but it's the only thing I could come up with. And so he would sit on the back burner. And he sat there stewing for years. He only had like 2 drawings ever drawn of him. And now he has like 3 or 4 in the last 6 months. Because I finally am able to formulate in my brain his life and his name. I'm just curious how much it will cost to host? Sir. It cost me, okay? My mother's dead, so she can't get mad at me for announcing this. We are talking, Starman and I got married in 2012. We only had 65 people at our wedding. This was just for the venue, okay? This was for the venue. This was for the food, the cake, and decorations, and the photos, and the DJ. Guys, that cost me $30,000. Okay? My mother had to do a lot. We did a lot of replanning shit. And we only paid off the wedding, I think, like a year or 2 before my mom died. Like, we were still paying it off. None of the money I got on my wedding night came to me. It went directly to the venue so we could pay it. Courthouse for the win. I love having a wedding. I will say this, if you're going to do it, you need to find out the way. I have a big concept of care, but once I have their name, they become more solidified in my head. Save money for your honeymoon and a new car. That's what we did. Or a house. Before you even get a new car, get a house instead. Yeah, and that was, guys, that was 2012. And my wedding is considered an affordable wedding. Okay? Affordable. That's, I need you to think about that. Mine was considered an affordable wedding. And I tried to make it cheaper. It was my mother who made it more expensive. Now, that being said, you all have seen the photos from my wedding. It was a beautiful wedding. But that was only for 60 to 65 people. So, Abel, baby, you better make sure to save up. You need to save up a lot of money. Okay? You need to find a venue. For that many people, you're going to need an outdoor venue. Okay, I'll start with that. That means you also need to find a rental company that is going to, whatchamacallit, a rental company is going to have seats. You're either going to have to rent out one of two places, right? You either have to have an outdoor place, or you have to find, for instance, in my town, there's an old mall, and one of the larger department stores that shut down, they turned into a rental building that has a kitchen and a bar, okay? To rent that one is $3,500 a day. So that's not bad. But I don't believe they provide anything else. They don't provide the seats. They don't provide the tables. So you have to see if they provide any of that. So they own a farm. Okay, so there you go. So there's your venue, which takes a lot of the money away. But now you got to find a caterer that is going to accommodate 600 plus people, which when I worked at the restaurant, we did accommodate it. But you're talking anywhere between $8,000 to $10,000, because with food costs alone, to feed that many people, I can tell you confidently, to feed 600 people, you need to spend for the food itself. And you're in California, so actually I should double that price. If you're in California, you're talking between $8,000 to $12,000 just for the cost of the food. Just for the cost of the food. Then you have to pay for time and for time and labor. Okay? So that more than likely means that they need to have a kitchen either on site, or this catering company has to be able to bring their own kitchen with them. So they're going to be a more expensive one. So even though you have the location, when there's not a kitchen on location, that immediately goes up the price. I know, because I did a lot of catering when I was working at the restaurant. Like, a lot goes into it. A lot goes into it. You don't need a caterer. You need 3 abuelas for 600 people. Let me tell you something. Plus, in California, regulations are probably a lot different. We had an affordable potluck backyard wedding. Everyone brought food. We had to make the decorations and rented tables. Yeah, and that's fantastic, but not for 600. Where are the common folk? Right. We'll be married in Texas at the church, with then a reception in California. Okay, so yeah. So your wedding's going to be in the marriage is going to be in Texas. The reception is going to be in California. I would say right now, start researching, going to wedding, what's the word I'm looking for? Wedding expos. Okay. Because the thing is, you're going to want to lock in, or at least get an estimate of prices. I will 100% say to you, get a videographer and get a photographer. And the reason why is because, yes, you have people with cameras. People who just take videos with their phones don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't. Very hard for that. Get a videographer. Get someone who knows what they're doing, someone who wants to make your photos look nice and who wants to focus on you. Because the problem at the end of the day, your friends and family that are going to record it for you, they are not dedicated to the cause. They are dedicated to fun. So they're going to get you, but then you're going to get like, oh, there's the wedding, guys. And oh, there's the happy couple. Oh, look at that. That's what you're going to get. So do not rely. A lot of folks say this. Do not rely on just, oh, I have friends who take video. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because I relied on my friends to video. There's not a single video of my wedding. And we had smartphones then. There's not a single video of my wedding. No one took a single damn video. Everyone promised they would. Nobody did. You know why? Because they were all too busy eating and drinking and dancing. Oh, see, there you go. So right off the bat, smart choice. Smart choice. Let me see. April, listen. This place open public daily to do events, including weddings, where it's a venue and menu for like 15K or less. Yes, but then the thing is, you have to make sure that because the thing is, a lot of times when they're affordable, it doesn't mean they always give you what you want. There's a lot of shopping involved in that. And again, 15K, that's just for the venue and the food. And you have to make sure it's quality. Your friends, of course they did, because that's what's happening. Because you're going to realize something, Moon. They're not there to work. They're there to celebrate your day. So you can't expect that of them. Would recommend Bliss Chapel in Las Vegas. They offer a live stream and a video. Was thinking about Vegas. That's how he proposed. The only people getting pics is probably going to be for each other or our parents. That's it. This I know the San Diego Zoo will. Riley's Farm does. Speaking of weddings, have you seen that girl that was vlogging at a wedding and posted it before the bride? I have heard about that. That was a trans influencer. And afterwards he said, oh, well, obviously you're all mad at me just because I'm trans. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Like, absolute bitch. Because there was literally signs everywhere saying this is a unplugged wedding. He ignored all those. Phone out when not needed. The trans woman that had to turn into the Oppression Olympics. Yep, that one. And like I said, when I don't respect somebody, I don't respect their pronouns. What if we went to 300 people and live stream everything? I mean, that would definitely knock down a lot of stuff, but that's what I'm saying. 300 is still a lot. You still have to feed 300. I can tell you when we did a event, okay, that was for 300 people. It was an event for a holiday. It was a morning, and we had 3 separate entrees. We had bottled drinks. We had point blank. We had bottled drinks. We had 3 entrees. We had snacks. We provided the dishes. And we had 5 members of staff. We charged $6,500 for that. And gratuity is expected at that. So $6,500 is just to be able to pay people to be there. And if you want good quality service, always expect 25% gratuity. Like, these are things I learned working in small business, working in restaurants, working in catering. Small is like 50 to 60. Anything over that is considered a larger wedding. Me personally, I do a destination wedding where I know no one is going to want to make the effort to come. I don't think I even know 60 people. You'd be surprised. Don't remember your family. Like, when you actually sit down and write a list, if you have a family where you have at least 3 or 4 aunts and uncles on both sides, you have more family than you know. Probably got more friends than you know. That there is people where it is the case that you don't have as many family as you think you do. But you should actually sit down and make out a set list of who you do and don't want to come. And don't forget, this is one thing, Abel. A lot of people told me they were coming that never showed up, including family and friends. So you need to set down a list, and you need to make that a hard list. You need to set your date, because again, if you're thinking a year or 2 from now in this economy, you need to right now give people that time frame, because that's a lot of time. That's not a lot of time in this economy for people to save up for that kind of thing. It's getting much more difficult. So I would say, if you guys can hammer out the exact, pop the question, get it done, and then sit down and hammer out the details. And the one thing I'm going to tell you, I don't know if anyone else who's married in this chat can agree with me, but I will tell you this. Prepare yourself to be hungry unless you want to be considered rude on your wedding day. I specifically chose that venue because of the food they made that I liked a lot. I chose Italian food because we're Italian. And I chose a wide variety of Italian foods that I really liked. And every time I made a plate, even though I informed, because my husband and I had our own private table, and I informed the woman who was running the event, and I informed the staff, do not touch my food. I don't care if it's cold. They kept taking my food and throwing it away. So I didn't eat that day. The night of my wedding, Starman pulled me up to a McDonald's and I had chicken nuggets because I didn't get to eat. And I'm still, I have been married now since 2012. I'm still salty. I'm still mad about it because you can't go get that tortellini anymore because the chef died. My wedding, I had 120 invited and 90% were from my husband's side of the family. Right. You don't realize how much family you probably have. Getting flashbacks when uncle got married, it was basically planning a military parade. What about national park? National parks have a lot of regulations and they require a lot more certificates and a lot more red tape. You have to be very careful where you go. You have to be very careful. That's the thing. Like, a lot of folks don't realize when you go to these things, then you can get in trouble for a lot. Because remember, a national park, that is a nature preserve. So that means you have to have more things regulated. You have to make sure that you take care of things. And you have a higher risk of getting federal charges. That staff would not live long after that. I was pissed. Yeah, exactly. Linda just said it. You never eat at your own wedding. I didn't even get the hors d'oeuvres. And when I did get them, they were ice cold. But I had to eat something that day. They kept throwing away my food. I went up twice for the food, and they threw it away. They threw away my champagne from the toast. They kept throwing... I was so mad. I was so mad. And what I should have done was made a to-go plate, so I would have heated it up in the hotel that night, but that didn't happen. Richmond Park would be up my street, but at the same time, we don't really want to get married in London. We are looking Scotland or somewhere in Kent. And again, that's what I was saying. Like, when it comes to getting married, you really have to look into a lot of the different things. I got very lucky. The place I went was an all-in-one. So it was a sometimes restaurant, but it was a location where you could have the entire wedding at the location. They were designed for that. So they had a specific location on a stage where you could put the DJ. Well, I have to be the first one to eat the delicious food, because the thing is, at your wedding, you're also paying for all those people to be there. It's very, very rude if you ignore your guests. You have to pass out the gifts. You have to talk to everybody. There's all the different things that are involved. I was actually able to eat because my friends were too kind to let us take care of the catering. That's the thing. Like, I didn't take care of anything. They knew the wife will not eat anything. Yeah. Now, hear me out. Pizza buffet. That's something. Again, there's a lot of different things that did not exist. I had a candy buffet at my wedding that was provided by the people who made my cake. Or was it? No. It was provided by the people who did my my linens. I want an open weed bar. Well, I'm not going. I will not be there. I love you, but don't invite me, Pink Dolphin Milk. If that's the case. The wedding date should be on a Friday. It's cheaper. Yes. Actually, a Wednesday or a Thursday is even cheaper. If you do a wedding in the middle of the week or on a Friday, because most people don't want to, it's cheaper. If you do a wedding on a Saturday or a Sunday, they are more frequent and it's going to be more expensive because it's harder to get those days. Certain dates that make sense are more expensive. So, for instance, when Matt and I originally wanted to get married, we wanted 11/11/11. 11/11/11 was one of the most expensive dates to get married on. So we ended up not being able to get it. Linda, we're planning for a spooky wedding in 2025. Halloween is on a Friday next year. Ooh. But, you know, there's a lot that goes into it. So, especially now, weddings are even more different than when I was getting married. So definitely do yourself a favor. Go to Expos. Who wants an open weed bar? It's Pink Dolphin Milk. You can go to that one. You can go for me, Marsha. But yeah, I will tell you right now. Do your research. Where do you live, Abel? Do you live in California or do you live in Texas? If you live in Texas, but you're going to have the reception in California, it's going to be so much money on you. But if you live in California, you're not getting married on 11/11/11. So that's different. Because we wanted to get married on November 11th, 2011, because it was binary. And then we wanted to get married on 10/10/11. And that did not work out either, because that was binary code. If when I get married, I'm doing a Halloween wedding. My brother and his wife did that. You live in Dallas. So how come you're doing California then, honey? I will tell you right now, between Texas and California, you'd be better off doing it in California. I mean, definitely in Texas. Because the thing is, you're going to have to fly out to California to check everything there, to, you know, sign any contracts or things like that. January is also the cheapest month to have a wedding because no one wants to deal with it right after the holidays. Also very true. Like, if you're going to do it and you're going to do it to that scale, you need to find out the best and most affordable way to do it. And a lot of times what that comes down to is, Moon, to answer that question, it's been canceled for now, babe. Whatchamacallit, all the techie turbo nerds wanted those dates. Exactly. And Starman is a techie turbo nerd. Yep. And that's why he wanted it, and it didn't work. You should definitely, in my opinion, take the time to find out when exactly it's going to be the most affordable for you. Okay. So the majority of people are in California, which is why you're doing it. Okay, that logically makes more sense. That logically makes more sense. Well, because that's marrying in a different country, Marsha. That does make sense. We get legally married in Texas, then have the reception in California. That works. It's almost 5. Maybe I should actually feed myself today. I will tell you, ow, motherfucker. That hurt. I will tell you then you need to take the time after you've popped the question to your fiance. Well, fiance to be. Take the time to, we're getting legally married in Texas this year, then host the reception in California in a few years. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Does she know? Is she aware of this plan? I would say to you, the best thing to do, again, would be to take a trip out to California, make a list of whatchamacallit, where you'd want to, like, look at the venues in the area, like if you're going to be doing it in Anaheim or San Diego or wherever it's going to be. Make a list of the places that you'd want to have the wedding in. Like, for instance, the farm. If you're going to do the farm, we just looked at the rings. Okay, so yeah, she knows. Find caterers who will travel to you and what their packages are. So, for instance, if you're going to have it on the farm, find a caterer who will make the food and bring it on site that will also provide tables, chairs, and cutlery and plates. That's a big thing. And if they can also include the cake, I would do that. Now, the other trick you can do, I don't necessarily think it's the most honest way, you can lie to a cake person and say it is not a wedding cake. I'm going to toss tea in the nearest body of water. I like that. It's one of a site you can customize your rings. There's a lot. I will tell you right now, there is a lot more custom jewelry people as well that you can find. Just look across Instagram. A lot of people on TikTok and Instagram, they've left Etsy and they just advertise on their own videos. And they collect their customers that way. So I will say that Etsy kind of screwed us over with a lot of its practices. So if it does come down to that, you have a lot of them. Their antiquejewelrymall.com has a lot of really cool rings. That's where I got my wedding band years ago. And they have really nice stuff. The more y'all discussing wedding plans, the more I'm turned off. I'm more talking less about wedding, more about saving money. Because that's my thing, my biggest thing with all of this is, they already found their jeweler. They're good. I just always want to make sure if someone's going to do these big things, it's like when I sold mattresses and I would tell people, if you're going to get this, remember this is an investment. This is something you're doing for your, for your health, for your future, blah, blah, blah. When the hell did Sinbad get up there? Sinbad's been in here the whole time, guys. I didn't even realize this. Cake tasting. There is this cake company that sells this $150 cake tasting box. And I kind of really want it. I personally hate the attention, and if I need to go basically bankrupt just for the sake of having such attention, fuck that. It isn't even about attention, emo, but I will tell you a lot of times, as someone I know shockingly, I am not an attention whore. I'm really, really not. I am fine with being part of the crowd and playing my part and going home. Or just enjoying it, sitting back and enjoying the show. That's how I've been for quite a few things. At my own wedding, I felt so guilty because we had to be late because the DJ was late. So we sat in the back for a while and everyone tried to blame me. And I'm like, we're here. We're sitting here. We're ready. But yeah, so I do believe it is worth it, if for nothing else than for you and the one you love to have a really fun party where you eat lots of good food, you dance to good music, you give away fun little gifts. It's a party themed of exactly what you like. You never have to throw it again unless you want to. And then after that, you go home and you have sex with your person. I'm not seeing the problem. That was exactly how it worked for me. That was exactly how it worked for me. And then a week later, Starman and I drove to North Carolina to look over apartments because we knew at the end of March we were going to move here. And that's how it went. So, I don't know. It's just like, I get what you're saying, and it's not for everybody. But I will tell you that it is fun to do some kind of party. We'd rather be on our own. Then I would say to you, instead of hosting what is sex, I know, yeah. I want to be as stressless as possible. The other option is, guys, and this is plenty true for a lot of people. You don't have to have a wedding at all. You just need your two witnesses. Go down to the courthouse, you sign the paperwork, and then you have a ballin' honeymoon. Or, like Dolphin Milk was saying, put it down in a car or a house. The wedding is up to you. I love parties. I love theme parties. I love getting dressed up. I did not know what my wedding was going to be until I decided I was going to get married to Starman. And I do want to host another wedding for us. I want to have an anniversary wedding at some point. But I don't have a lot of people to invite. Most of my family's dead and most of my friends don't care. I want to have a big, huge party. But the thing is, getting married is not just about the wedding. That is a fun part for you to plan. Because it's your community, because you get gifts, because people give you things. For me and my girlfriend, we're going to church and inviting our parents as our witnesses for a few friends. I believe your parents can be your witness, yeah. Remember during a time that certain people couldn't be your witness? I can't remember, but all I know is as long as I am able, I will be thrilled with an invite. Starman and I will figure it out. I might do a small house party for my wedding because I have a small circle of friends in Florida. Right. I care. I'm just broke. We all broke. Save the extra BS, get the ring, sign the paper, use the thousands of an apartment in a honeymoon. Right. Do what makes sense to you. Do what makes sense to what you're going to be happy with. Because remember, somewhere down the line, you don't want to look back and say, I wish I'd done otherwise. Starman and I made sure we had our honeymoon. We did that when we went to our 10-year wedding anniversary when we went to Vegas. We loved it. Of course, Moon. Moon, I think considering what's happening this month, yes. Of course you'd be a guest. Don't make me slap you. My thoughts, it's one day of life shared with a loved one. I hate when people obsess over the reception. I personally love the reception. But again, it's because I love parties. I love parties. I like hosting them. I want to go to balls. I love getting dressed up, having a fun night out, and just enjoying it. They're not. I can afford more than ever before. Right. See, Abel, you're going to be smart, though. Just don't live outside your means. Whatever you lived like before you sold cars, continue to live that way and bank the money. Bank all of that money. Put it all to the side. Because then you can make the call on whatever the fuck you want. You will have 2 years to even 3 years, depending on how long you wait. Bank all of that money. Settle yourself in everything that you and your fiance, wife-to-be want. Get it all settled. And then you can make the call on whatever the hell you want. You can make the call on the venue, on the food, on all of it. And that is what I hope for everybody. Moral story is, if you want a wedding, plan it smart and have fun. Or you could skip it like what I did with my graduation ceremony. There you go. What about a pool party in Vegas? As long as I'm not in direct sunlight. But I am happy to attend everyone else's shindigs if I can swing it. Just the thought of hosting one for myself makes me cringe. I think just because, and again, now I say this, so I love in my heart email. I want you to hear it out. Do not take it as an attack. I think it's just because you have to get more self-confidence. I think everyone should be willing to be the center of attention at least once. I think you should be willing to, and I think you should love yourself enough to be willing to allow it to happen. You should allow yourself to receive love and attention at least once and receive it happily. She wants you to buy a white Dodge Challenger. That will be expensive. Yes, that will be. Good luck. Here's what I'll tell you guys. It's just about 5 o'clock, and I need to wash 2 giant dogs and myself. And then I need to paraffin wax my hands and feet. And then I need to try to get a little editing done before I go to sleep, because I have to work tomorrow. And also, if anyone has a very nice and expensive laptop that can edit on DaVinci that they no longer need, I am welcoming you to send it to me. And also say a prayer, because I've got to figure out financially how I'm going to take care of Nova this week, because it's a surprise that I wasn't expecting. But I'm going to take care of her as best I can. But I would definitely say to you, take the chance at least once and be the center of attention. It is worth it. It really, really is. To have that just once. So you need to wash 3 dogs. Wash your crusty buns. I wish I had skipped my graduation for college. Stupid arts diploma wasn't worth jack, and I'm earning another online for tech field. I was willing to be so when I was younger. Nowadays, I don't know if it's necessarily any confidence, but more so my lack of trust in people, probably. Well, trust in me. Make sure whoever you invite are people you trust. I ain't touching a MacBook with a 10-foot pole. Unless it's free. Otherwise, no. No. There you go. Abel. Go buy it from Esteban's fiance. It's done you good. Hey, I am happy it's done you good. I don't want it. And I've got a laptop. It's just, it cannot handle, even with none of the information being on it, it cannot handle it. I'm contemplating deleting everything off of the laptop just so I can get just DaVinci to run. I'll see if that'll work. Hopefully it will. But, because I would love to be able to take my laptop to work and just edit there. Because again, you saw all the artwork I got done this week. Do you guys know how awesome it would have been if I could have gotten editing done this week? Would have been beautiful. Beautiful. He's never selling a star. You don't know that. You don't know that. I had $3. He got $3.50. But either way, guys, we got through one drawing today. Before I had to chase Athena off for nearly breaking the fucking camera. But definitely skill issues. You know what? All of you can suck my fat white ass. How about that? But Abel, as soon as you get all the actual information, you let Granny know and then let me know, and I'll make plans for it. I was at Granny's wedding. I will be at yours. You want me there? I'm there. Just let me know what kind of gift you want. Probably going to be a painting from me because I'm usually broke. So we're getting the vid this week? Shh! If you say it out loud, it gets cursed. Starts on holding out on us, making editing excuses. Whatever. Listen, Dolphin Milk, maybe I'll send you a little preview, because all the people who did their channel things, you guys all saw it. You saw my... you know what? Okay. How about this? Channel members, should I show everyone on this live stream what I've been working on? One in the chat if I should show the video you all saw last week. 2 in the chat if it's a no. You guys all had a week ahead of time. What do you think? I will leave it to the audience. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Take it back, I love you! 1 for yes, 2 for no. Come on, channel members, let's see. I see a 1, a 1. A 7, damn, Myriad. 1. Pink Dolphin Milk saying no. 25, 1. All right. All right, hold on, guys. Let me get this up then. I warn you all. You need to be ready. Because this is cringe. Yes, oh yes, this is very cringe what you're about to witness. It is painfully so. It's gonna hurt you. It is gonna hurt you. Are you all ready? I'm not quite hangry yet, but I can get there if you give me time. Hold on, guys. All right. It is about to be painful up in here. What's this? Matter of fact, let me turn off the music really quick. Let's mute that. Do we see what's coming? The cringe is coming.
Free plane seats. Hey, yo. My name is J Bay. Y'all know me as the airplane fat bitch, eh? I like to live a lavish lifestyle and pretend it's a basic right style. I pretend I'm a hardcore gangster, me and my oxygen tankster. You know I'm cringing, yeah, when I think I'm spitting, trying to pretend I'm a real baddie, to be an unhealthy life fatty. If you disagree with me, I'm holding ya to the title of fat phobia. Because I believe it's a right to never have to have a seat that is tight. I really thought I ate this, cause I can't admit this ain't it. I'm gonna let the song go on way too long, cause I never think that I am wrong. So I posted this lip sync recital, cause I'll never admit that I'm entitled. Gimme free shit, larger halls, bigger chairs, I demand it. I'll never pay extra for my plus size ass, cause I believe it is just in my nature. You have to give me a pass. Yeah. Only. Yeah. I can't stand long enough to even do this awkward dance, yo. Wheelchairs. Validating diabetes for sucker. Cringe knows no self-awareness.
This is gonna hurt me. I spoke. Oh, you can't. I need you to reconsider this one. I did this in direct response because you see the video, guys? She did mouth a rap. I couldn't play it. And so I just did the most cringe thing I could. So this is part of what I'm working on right now. Melt into a blob on the floor. Shame on you. But you didn't leave, did you, Mitchell? Middle school embarrassment has entered the chat. She literally, and if you notice, okay, so here's J-Bay. She couldn't get out of the chair, so she went like this because she couldn't sway. She couldn't stand up long enough to sway. So many emotions, none of them good. I can't. Oh, God. I made sure nothing matched up. I tried to make that video as cringe as what she did because it was painful. To watch hers was just as painful. Go ahead. Go to her TikTok and go watch her video. Go watch her video. I feel awful enough. I can't imagine how uncomfortable. And she is like 650 pounds, guys. They see her rolling. They hating. So what'd you guys think, though? That's just some of what I've been working on. That's just some of it. There's like 3 or 4 videos sitting and waiting. It's giving that kid that does Minecraft parodies of songs. I ain't giving that views. You already did, you liar. I don't want that brain AIDS on my cell phone. And so now you guys are aware. And it took a while because that's the first thing I've ever scripted for this channel. Ever. That's a small planet. Great work. Thank you. And that's why I did it. How do you freaking breathe? Oh, didn't you notice? I took all videos about her complaining about not getting treated properly enough. That is in the OG that. Oh, okay. I admit the ending was funny. I very much did it on purpose. This is not me thinking I've done some kind of rap god. I very purposely. I didn't even choose the tune until after I did the recording of my voice. Because I wanted to make sure it didn't match up. The rap made Karma by JoJo sound like a masterpiece. Yeah. I'll sing Karma every day. And that's the point. Like, I made sure it was off tune, that it sounded generic. Still can't get over the Karma dance. Yep. Oh, I know. It's that full body seizure. That somehow was actually kind of hard to do. People tried it and it's difficult. Yeah, I know. I have no shame on how bad the rap is. Why would I do quality work for J-Bay? The quality she got out of that was my actual editing. And even then, I did just enough. In the video, I even say, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for cringe. I felt I had to meet her level of audacity. I had to meet her level of insanity. I think I did well. I'm even gonna put like an alarm, like, I'm gonna put an alarm ahead of time. Be warned, severe cringe incoming. Because I definitely wanted to play the original rap, but it's an actual licensed song. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Like, it's rough, buddy. It's rough. It's bad. It's bad. Like, let me show you. Hold on. I did want to show you guys one more thing before I get off. I'm going to bring it up now. I'm going to send it to myself on here. Hold on. All albums. So I knew this would happen. Because one of those has musk in it, I'm feeling it in my throat. Musk is not my friend. It always makes my nose upset later. Where are you, photo collage? There it is. So I'm going to send these to myself. So to give you guys an idea, she was trying to do a Miley Cyrus. Yeah. She weighs more than a piano. That's cold. That is cold. She can barely hold herself up. Ouch. So, let me screen share this. When we go back, this was me when I first moved here. Okay? And if you look, this was me at like between 320 and 350 pounds. Okay? So this is how I used to be able to dress and walk around. This was when I moved here back in 2012, 2013. The black dress was my bridal shower, and the pink dress, I believe, was me and Starman going out for a night out. And those are 7-inch heels. I used to be able to walk around in 7-inch heels quite easy. And then we move up to this was 350, 360, the black shirt. And the yellow is right around the time you guys started knowing who I am. The yellow was when I was at my heaviest. That was right before I started doing anything with Gothics. So the yellow, I was anywhere between 430 and 460. We don't quite know how much I weighed. But we know it was a lot. We know it was a lot because whatchamacallit. You can see how small my feet are in comparison to the next photo, how wider my legs were, everything like that. And then that green shirt was in March. So in the first one, I am anywhere between because I was on Sex Ed at the time, so 315, 320. Here, 430 to 460. So closing in on 500. Siberian Tigers weigh 600. God almighty. And then here I'm in 380, 370, 380. And then this is me about a week ago. So the craziest thing is I weigh more now in this photo, but you can see I've lost even more weight. So you can see that I'm starting to get back down to where I was in that initial floral shirt. So it's a big difference. And see, I took that yellow shirt photo right before I left my job. So it's very odd how weight works. Yeah, I definitely think I am muscling up, Chaco. I definitely think I am. And so, and I try to post these things because people think I'm lying. And also to keep myself, whatchamacallit. Because I have gone down in my steps since I left the restaurant. I do not like that. I used to average 7,500 steps a day. I don't anymore. And that month and a half off really did fuck me up. I need to get back into it. And I'm slowly getting there. I think I maxed, the last time I maxed I did really good, was 4,800 steps. Muscle does weigh more. Yes, it does. Muscle weighs a lot more than fat. It's more dense. 5 pounds of fat is more on your body. That's why a lot of muscle builders tend to get high BMIs, because they get whatchamacallit. They have a denser body than most. I mean, you can definitely see your wrist more, right? Like, you can see it happening. And that's why I think I have developed a slight lymphedema, especially in my hip, like in my saddlebags, because they haven't gone away. And in my left leg, you can see right up here, it didn't exist before, this little bump. It now won't go away. I think that's definitely my fault, but I think it's there to stay now. That's always been a discouraging thing. I see my waistline decrease, but pounds will stay the same a lot for me, and it drives me nuts. Right, Myriad, that's where I'm at. And that's where I've been at now for the last 9 months. I have been at where I can feel my clothes. Like, for instance, I wear pajama pants that I wore just a year and a half ago that they did not even touch the floor, really. And now I walk in them and I trip because they're dragging. The legs specifically have gotten a lot smaller. And so it's just a matter of improving small over time. So I just want to show that to you guys, because I get really, really tired of people like J-Bay. Because the seats, I went and I visited my old job, and the same seats I used to sit in and I would get like super tight in, they're now like so easy to get in for me. They're almost too wide. I want to steal one of the chairs. But it's just, I want to show you guys this. I want to show that to all of you, to give you an idea of what is happening in the Star World. Otherwise, guys, though, I need you to cross your fingers for me that I can get this video out. I'm going to try to test on my laptop today, because if I can test it here and it works, that means I can work it at work. And then we'll go from there. But otherwise, guys, I hope you enjoyed the cringe. All jokes aside, I hope you enjoyed it. If it really is bad, I can go back to the writer's table and fix it. But I was actually pretty proud of what I did, because I think it's, for all intents and purposes, it's so bad it's good kind of situation. And I definitely want to just point out the cringe that is still seeming to happen from the BOPO movement. And I know I'm behind on a lot of things going on, but I promise you there's some really cool things coming out from my channel pretty soon. Remember to check out who, if you haven't already, Reed Street Soap, please and thank you. Get yourself your perfume, get yourself your candles, get yourself your body scrubs, your body butter, get your lotions, get your everything. Right, Orion? Yeah, baby. Oh, took a boy. Anyways, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening with me. And remember to tell people important to you that you love them and to be safe. So, guys, I love you all. Be safe. Remember, 15% off. Use the name Starson at checkout. Otherwise, guys, have a great night. Say your prayers for Nova and for me. I will see you guys next